Okay, so this video is about details. Little details that come up. Every project, something comes up and bites you in the butt. Man, it's just like, wow, what was that? I didn't think that was going to happen, or I didn't know about that, or I thought so-and-so was going to fix that. And you're the general, so you have to, the buck stops here kind of thing. So we're going to look at some things, and I'm going to say some stuff in here that it goes over just naturally what comes up that you might not realize or have a solution for, but on the spot you got to do it. And it's not that hard, it's just not that fun. It's just the way it goes. And so here we go. This is a bath remodel. You can see, of course, the whole project, many phases of it on other videos. In this case, we have a pocket door frame went in. Okay, I hung the door. The tile guy comes out. He puts a cement base on the floor. Naturally, got to build it up. But what does he do? He ignores the pocket. The door is in the pocket. I come to open the door and it barely opens. It's scraping on the cement and it hasn't even got tile there yet. What do you think's going to happen, pal? The door's going to be locked in. You got to be smart, people. Look at this. So if you're the tile guy, okay, and you see the situation here, you're going to put tile here. It's going to be above this. Actually, the tile has to go here anyway. It has to go el centro, baby. It has to go in the middle of the door. That's why the carpet's still there. It's going to cover everything. It's never going to work. This bracket needs to be put up higher. This door needs to be taken off and cut off. So the reason I set the door is to make sure it's going to work properly. You don't want to wait till the last minute and find out things don't work. You got to double check your guys. Because if later this didn't work, I'd have to just cut this door in half and yank it out of here and buy a new one. And look at this, it's rubbing. Why is it rubbing? Are we just going to ignore that? Is the customer going to love that later? It's going to hate that. What's going on here? You got to investigate so I can see one thing I did wrong here. I'll have to fix it. When I take it off, I got to reposition that hardware to bring the door, set it over slightly. See the difference in the reveal? El grande, mucho poquito on that side. You got it. Man, little things, people, they matter. Because they don't want it rubbing. So, you gotta go check your jobs. You can't just say, oh, the tile guy, he'll be done in a week, and he'll come back in a week. No, you better check it out. So this edge here is another one of these problem areas. You have Schluter on the edge, and you have to make this piece plumb, right? That piece there has to be perfectly straight and plumb. Can't just put it to the wall, because then the tile would be cut crooked. So my guy, he's a pro. He knows how to do it. But that creates a little problem for me. You look at it here, it's flush. Pretty much flush. But you come up here, that's how much your wall is out. Bingo! Trouble in River City. So we just have to come back with the drywall guy, and he's got to mud this in right here, float it out, change everything here. But that's what you got to do to make things perfect. Okay, and again, like I mentioned before, things come up. We got to finish this edge here. We will do that. But also, this edge here with the Schluter facing out. Oh, that's really sweet. But just because I like it doesn't mean they like it. And now the owner is going, why is it like that? Well, that's the material that was given to them, given to the tile guy, so by the designer. And that look was never profiled anywhere. And so now they got to decide, do they want us to take it out and do a bunch of work? I don't think we can, actually, because this is cut tile here. Again, this could be an issue in some situations. If you're not paying attention to what's going on here. Don't ever assume anything when you're working on a house. All the little details, every little thing matters. Customers are really nice and everything, but then when something doesn't look right, it's a house of cards, people. So for the most part, people are reasonable. Okay, I've told you this before. Things come up as you go along these projects. And stuff you may know about that's coming, but it's still, you get to that point, you say, I gotta solve this issue. What are we gonna do about the threshold from carpet to tile? You know, the door got moved a little bit, we don't have any carpet right here. So now we gotta figure something out. It's a hassle. Over here, we had this issue with the threshold, remember? And so then you have to come back and do something. So what we did in this case was we just tiled it, even though the tile is going to go into the bedroom. Look at that. We had to do something because the carpet's too short. And we'll get the carpet pad put under that. So here we got the carpet fixed. Like I told you, we have these issues, certain areas. And the carpet was a little bit weird there, so we had to fix it up. Make it tight and soften that edge there. So when the customer gets up at night, just walks across there, it's not uncomfortable. You got to address all these little issues, and you want to get paid, get the last check, because you know the last check is for you, right? You already paid all your subs and you're flat broke. And your customer goes on vacation again, but you gotta wait for that money because it's not perfect yet.